and welcome back to my channel. I hope that you can hear me clearly, as I am going to be speaking on something, or yeah. Can anybody let me know if I am coming in clearly? It's gonna fall. Can somebody let me know if I'm coming in clearly, please? I can see you, hon. Thank you. Hardcore. It's not blurry or choppy or anything weird. Tiny bit blurry. It's because everyone is on the internet right now. My husband's, well, my son's asleep. My daughter's probably playing games on her tablet. And my husband's probably on his phone watching YouTube. Yeah, it's become a problem. I have to get one of those booster thingies, and I have not done so yet because they're extremely pricey. Well, the kind that I need to get is like really pricey. Hi, Mindy. How are you? Yeah, like for what I need it for. Because we have a camera out front that goes off of our internet, and we have a camera out back that goes off of our internet. Hold on, let me see if I can actually do something to help fix this before I get started. I'm okay. Um, am I coming in choppy for you, Mindy? Is it coming in really choppy? Like all glitchy and shit? In and out, not bad. Yeah, I'll be right back too. I'm gonna go do something really quick. Hey, Tammy's Passions. Long time no see. I'll be right back. I'm gonna see if I can do something to help this. Hold on. even though it's extremely hot. I'm gonna need a fan. That's okay. If it's if it's blowing in the room, I'll get some kind of circulation. I don't need to have it blowing on me necessarily. Hi, Artist Devil. Who needs spanked? Now, my husband's going to turn off the cameras, so that way maybe I'll get better reception. Let me drink some water. It's been so hot. Yeah, I don't do good in the heat. So, I wanted to talk about well, it's kind of hard to do makeup if it's all jittery and shit. Because I really wanted to go into this palette. How about when I focus on the palette, does it come in clearly? When I focus on the palette, does it come in clearly? No. Okay. Well, that was a fast one. No. Hands down, 100% hail to the no. Wow. What is it? My energy? Being dark. Huda Beauty, yeah. But the Huda Beauty palette's not what I wanted to talk about, though. Although that's what I wanted to put on tonight, to be totally honest. But not if like it's all glitchy and shit. Then I don't want to put it on. Anas, hello. What about if I actually do like this? Does it show? Does it come up glitchy when I do that? You can see that? Okay. Okay. So maybe the cameras are off now. Nice. Nice. Ha ha ha. Because I did turn my hotspot on, which is something that I usually forget to do. So, today I wanted to talk about Britney, bitch. No. I know a lot of you guys are like busting at the seams, wanting to talk about it, wanting to talk about her. And I'm just going to start out by saying love rocks, hello. What happened To Britney? I know, I'm not her biggest fan. Okay. Let me just put this out there. I don't get this whole obsession with Britney. I didn't like her when she was popular. I don't really care for her now. Hola, let's talk about it. I have people texting me, trying to get a hold of me right now when I'm live. That's usually when people try to talk to me. That's about right. Nobody ever gives a what I'm doing ever until I go live. But anyway, I'm not a big fan of Britney. I'm not going to sit here and try to pretend like I am, okay? I'm not going to just sit here and be like, oh, I love Britney. I don't. I don't get the fascination. I don't get it. I never liked her music. Okay. I don't understand. Like, to me, she always looked like a plain Jane. She's cool, I guess, right? I mean, no, like, if you like her, like, cool. Like, I'm not saying don't like her. No, by all means, like who you like, listen to what you listen to. You know, everyone has their own taste in music and, like, who, you know, whatever. Yeah, I'm not trying to, like, sway anyone's opinion. I'm just telling you, me personally, I don't really care for her. Never have, okay? Like, I remember back in the day when she had that song, High Spirit in the Sky Blue. Like, remember TRL, Total Request Live? Do you remember that show? Total Request Live. Remember? And, she had, It's like, what are you even fucking saying? Like, are you trying to say baby? You know, she just bugged me. Like, I didn't like it. Hardcore's laughing. Biden. Like, what the fuck is that? I don't know what that is, you know? Okay, you know, I didn't get it. I was rooting for, like, Korn on TRL. Like, you know what I mean? When I watched TRL, if I did... You have to do that one more time. No. Now you're gonna make me embarrassed about it. She just was tacky to me. I didn't understand it. I was like, no, that's okay. Like, I wasn't really about it. Biden. Okay, like, whatever. She wasn't that talented. In my opinion, this is my opinion. Don't freaking cast stones, okay? Y'all can like her. Y'all can love her. I don't care, dude. I really don't care. Like, I really don't care. I don't care for the chick. She's not that great. I don't even think she dances that good. I'm sorry. I don't think she dances that good. She looks like your run-of-the-mill Midwestern, you know, she's on dance team or some shit. She looks like a plain Jane. I never got it. I never understood the fascination with Britney fucking Spears. I never did. Everyone was like, Britney! I'm like, why? But okay. But, you know, teach their own. If you're a big Britney fan, you're all about it, cool. Okay? Like, I mean, her abs were, like, her abdominals were good motivation for working out. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, again, like, to each their own. Like, you know, if you liked her back then, cool, whatever. Like, everyone has their own taste in music. Just like Hannah Montana. Like, again, like, I don't even know. Like, what is it? I don't know. But anyway. So, now she's all grown up, or whatever. Or trying to be grown. I don't fucking know. And she's under this, like, I don't even know about this, but apparently she's under this, like, her dad has control of her. You're so funny. Thank you, Tammy. I mean, I'm just being honest. I'm just being so honest. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to her. I mean, I'm sure she's probably, I mean, she's been in the business since she was a little kid. She started out at Mickey Mouse Club, I think, if I'm right. Yeah. And so she's been doing the deal since she was little, you know. I mean, everyone likes her, so obviously she's doing something right? It's just not my style. Okay, I'm not trying to be a bitch towards her. I mean, she's obviously has something that people enjoy. I just don't enjoy it. That's all. Okay, doesn't make me a bad person. You know, it just means I don't care for it. That's it. Not a big deal. So anyway, apparently I never even heard of this. She's like under this kind of like, what is it called? Like, I've been reading up on it a little bit. Yeah, they're keeping control of her money, and they're keeping her like in this thing where like she has to go to like therapy and like take these meds, and it was ever since she was like, it followed a series of events where her dad got control of her. Like when somebody loses their shit, right? Like when somebody loses their shit, okay, to the extreme, someone can take over their monies, like their assets, like be their shoot, I can't think of the word, dude. Now I'm not even like don't even know what the word is. But someone can basically just take over your shit, okay? If you lose your shit. Like if you're not capable to handle your shit, conservatory. There you go. Conservatory. You seen the Britney documentary? It was good. Okay. That's it. That's something I would like to watch, Tammy. So, because before I wouldn't give a fuck about Britney. Like, I'd be like, Britney, why? Why would I fucking care? You know what I mean? But now I'm, like, interested because I'm like, what's going on? Because now I'm like, what's happening? You know? And conservator, yeah. And so her dad, well, following these chain of events, like she was like losing her shit, like she shaved her head, she was acting a fool, right? Straight up. I remember when all that happened too. I was like, this is just, for me, it confirmed that I knew she was crazy, and like I knew she just was like not right. Like I was just like, look what Hollywood has done to this one. You know, that's what I thought. Another one has gone down the rabbit hole of Hollywood. You know, look what they did to her. Right? You thought the same. They just done fucked her up. You know what I mean? That's what I was thinking. And so I was like, fuck. But I mean, I was thinking she needs to hold it together for her kids. And then she was like losing her shit on reporters and like just on drugs, you know, being an alcoholic, acting a fool. Yeah, conservatorship. To the point where she's driving an unsuspended license, you know, just doing all kinds of crazy shit, you know. And so finally, but to me, again, those things really I don't quite understand how those things would make her have a conservatorship. But somehow they did. So she must have really been, you know, acting a fool. Because you don't just all of a sudden have somebody be over your stuff. It doesn't just happen like that. Like you actually have to do some shit in order for that to happen. Okay, they don't just all of a sudden. You know, there needs to be things that take place in order for the courts to be like, listen, this chick can't handle her shit. Okay, obviously. I mean, she's doing backup dancers. You know, she's having kids. You know, she's obviously not right. I mean, no offense. I mean, everyone can fall in love with whoever they want to. You know, you know, there's a lot of opportunists out there. I mean, people of this magnitude should know this by now. I mean, if you're of that magnitude and you're fucking around with backup dancers, I mean, like, you know, bless it. So anyway, she's making some choices that just aren't on par with someone that's really right in the head, in my opinion. Okay. So anyway, her dad takes over her stuff, but she's been in this conservatorship for like 13 years now or so. And she goes to the courts going like, I never knew that I could get off of this conservatorship. It's a long time. And I'm like, the fuck? Like, I didn't, like, when I heard this, I'm like, it's just like, how can you be on a conservatorship for 13 years? You know? It's not kind of a long time. It sounds like you. I'm just like, I think they got her drugged up. Because when I saw her little dance moves and shit, she's like doing all these dance moves before the court, before the court hearing or whatever. She looks high as fuck. I'm sorry. People are like, she's just speaking out. She's just, No, dude, she looks fucking high, okay? I mean, I know, like, no, she's on some shit. And, her new boyfriend, again, looks like Kevin Federline, her last boyfriend that she has her kids with. I mean, is he another backup dancer? I mean, let's be honest. Let's be real. I don't know where he came from. But anyway, she wants to have kids again. Apparently, this conservatorship, they gave her an IUD. Which, that's really controversial. And I know a lot of you are going to be like, what? That's controversial shit. Well, hello, how are you? I hope you're well. So, which, I mean, that's kind of like pushing. Oh, no worries. I was only worrying about that initial one. You lost power. They put on meds over it. Well, see, I'm on lithium because she spoke about lithium and like, because I'm bipolar and I'm on lithium and lithium doesn't do shit to me. Oh, your phone went flat? But I'm bipolar though. If you're a normal person, you're being put on lithium, you probably would feel some kind of way. But lithium makes me feel normal as fuck. Like, if I didn't have my lithium, I'd be like tripping out. I'm just saying. Are you? I mean, I need my lithium. If I didn't have my lithium, she's gonna get effed by Federline. I don't know. Anyways, so she's complaining about like how all these things are costing her money. Like how she has to pay for her therapist, and how she's teaching her dancers. And you know what? I'm gonna say this. I agree with conservatorships, to a degree, and I agree with the fact that she probably did need to be put on one. But she's on some shit, okay? She's like fucking on some shit. Like, I don't know if she's on the shit that they're giving her and it makes her act all fucking high, but she is fucking high, okay? Whether she's getting high on the side, with that young dude that she's with that wants to have babies with now, or whatever, she's fucking on one, dude. And if you can't tell, then you don't know, you've never met an addict before, you don't know. But she's on one. She's fucking high as fuck, dude. So anyway, whether that's the meds they're giving her, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Whether she's getting high on her own, she does have a history of doing this. I don't fucking know. We're talking about Britney Spears. But again, like, I'm trying to be so unbiased because, again, this is someone I don't really care for. This is someone that I really wasn't a big fan of. Like, I really didn't like, I didn't care for how she was acting whilst having children. Actually, that offended me and pissed me off. And I was like, bitch, They probably prescribe her a hell of a lot of medication. Yeah, because she's definitely on something. Like I didn't appreciate how she was acting a fool with those kids, Like, first off, you go get knocked up by a backup dancer, okay? And then you act a fool. You get them kids taken away from you. So you want to go do this again now? Like, this is what it sounds like to me. It sounds like a pattern of behavior. Now, listen, this is her right, though. This is her right. She has proven that she can work, okay? Which she has been, apparently, in Vegas. I haven't seen the show, though. Yeah, Dancing for Hours. And I haven't seen the show. You know, who knows? She may be falling all over the place. Who knows? I don't know. I haven't seen the show. But apparently she can hold down a job. She can, you know, she's been doing this for 13 years. So there needs to be some kind of proof that she's like either doing what she's supposed to be doing or the opposite. Maybe she's just getting all kinds of fucked up and they're not showing that part because by law they can't. By law they can't just be like, well, look at her fucked up ass. Look what she's doing. You know what I mean? But again, it goes down to a human rights violation or situation, right? You know, even though it's Britney, I have to be like, she's a human being. Okay. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm such a dick. I saw her when she was just really starting out in concert live. Oh, did you, Mindy? How cute. You're all, Biden. How was that supposed to know? With you? How cute, Mindy. I love you. You're adorable. I want to hug you, like, really hard. Yeah, she's an ultra slave right now. So, like, again, I'm speaking on someone I've never cared for in my life. Okay? I've never cared for this person. Don't really, you know, her actions I do not care for. You know, she's not my favorite person. But again, it comes down to a human rights situation. The IUD thing is a little much. Okay? Like, that's a little much. I mean, granted, yeah, she most likely is going to go fuck some backup dancers and go, you know, have a billion other babies with a bunch of fucking dudes that just want her fucking $40,000 a month check. I mean, let's be real. She's going to go do cocaine. I'm just being honest. Like, this is what's going to happen. Mark my words. If she gets off that conservatorship, this is what she's going to do. She's going to go fuck a bunch of backup dancers, make a bunch of babies, and all these dads are going to have their babies because she's not going to be able to take care of them. And this is what her dad does not want to happen. This is what her dad does not want to have happen. You know, so in a sense, I kind of understand where her dad is coming from, but at the same time, she's a grown-ass woman who makes her own decisions. And, like, this is America, okay? You cannot, no matter, I mean, but again, she's under that conservatorship. So the laws change. When you go and do stupid shit, she's in her 40s now. Why is she trying to have kids, though? Oh, my God. Ugh, don't give me a headache. Okay, anyway, I digress. I'm digressing. See? She's crazy. Yes, thank you. Thank you, hardcore. She's a nut. She's a fucking nut. She is. And I think that this conservatorship has shown she's fucking whacked the fuck out. But how long can a conservatorship last? I need to know the laws and shit about this. Because I don't know shit about conservatorships. Can they last till death? I mean, can an IUD be part of a conservatorship? I just felt that these were kind of like inhumane. That's way too. I agree. And I had my first when I was 33. I know. And my last, my first I was 27, and my last one I was 33. I'm sorry. I corrected myself just there. My bad. No, I know nowadays, but they're usually using, typically when women are in their 40s and 50s, when they have kids, they're using other means, such as freezing their eggs, implantations, things like that. Not naturally. Because if you do it naturally, you run the risk of Down, of having children with Down. It's biological. It's science, It's not, I'm not just saying, because you're old, you can't have babies. No, it's just how shit is, unfortunately. So that wouldn't have anything to do with her IUD. But anyway, I still thought the IUD thing was kind of a little much, But coming from her dad's point of view, although I don't know this fool, he could be Satan reincarnate. I don't know, okay? I've just read a couple articles here and there because I was going to go live about her today. Like, truly, that's what I did. That was my research. Oh, and I watched... Who did I watch? He probably is sage. No, I mean, he doesn't sound... I mean, there's a difference between, like, caring... There's this fine line between caring and then control. You know? And that's where I was like... You know, because if she wants to have a bunch of babies with all her backup dancers on cocaine and drinking alcohol, she has the right to do that. That is her right. Come on, my boys, I want grandchildren. Well, they can have, they just need a young gal. They just need a supple young woman. Just kidding. Well, actually, truly, that's the truth. She probably has frozen eggs. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking too. Not quite 40 yet. Well, I don't know. But nonetheless, like, I have to put my biases aside. The right ones, yeah. You can't just get some 20-something and be like, hey, girl. No. That's problematic. But it's concern. It became concerning when I was listening to her talk to the court. Okay. And she had a lot of good points. I was like, okay, like, let me listen to her. You know, I'm like, oh God, her voice is kind of high pitched and annoying. Yeah. You know, so I'm listening. I'm like, ugh. Because again, I don't really care for her. I don't. I'm not gonna lie. I don't care for her. But she had some really good points. I was like, I feel just because we have the right freedom does not give Americans the right to abuse that freedom. That's a good point, Tammy. That's a good point. But I listened to her, you know, plead to the court. Like, she didn't even know that she can contest this thing. I felt so, I started to feel bad. I was like, you know, how could she not know? Yeah, exactly. Well, plus you got to think about the kids too, though. Like, who are these to-be dads? I mean, if they're going to go for some chick for some money, they're just going to bang up some chick for some money. I mean, these aren't good dudes. They just want 40 grand a month. They're not thinking about the kids. And you got to think about that too. You know what I mean? So I can be kind of like devil's advocate on this whole situation, but when I listened to her pleading with the court, she made a lot of good points. And I was kind of like, oh my gosh. Yeah, I look at the whole picture too, Tammy. I've always been that way with everything. It's kind of actually shitty to be that way, because then you always find yourself kind of stuck in the middle with things, and it's hard to make decisions and shit. I hate it. But it's like she didn't know anything about her situation. Yeah. Like, how can you not even know? Like, just Google it. Bitch, Google it. There's Google. Like, have you been that fucking high this whole time? Like, I would start stashing my pills. Like, if they would give me some pills, I'd be like, okay, this makes me feel weird. Let me put it in a pillow. Fucking let me Google some shit. Like, she's just now being like, oh, let me fucking... Aw, bye, Mindy. Love you. Probably. She's just now, like, getting out of that haze of whatever drugs they're giving her. You know? Like, she's just now like, fuck. You know? I mean, no matter which way you look at it, it's a fucked up situation. Yeah. It's a messed up situation. And it's sad. It's sad. I'm not sure if her dad is the best judge. I think they need like a court-appointed attorney. Yeah. And she needs to be able to choose her own attorneys and choose her own stuff. She's going to be paying for it. Me too, Wild Style, which is odd because I never thought I would. She had limited access to her money. It's a nasty situation. Exactly. But that's what, I mean, that's why I came on here, because I wanted us all to discuss it, whether or not, like, you, like, agree with it or not. I don't mean, I'm thinking 13 years is too much. If she wants to have 10,000 babies with 500 backup dancers, that's her choice. She should be allowed to do that. You know what I mean? You know, unfortunately, that's a personal choice, unfortunately. You know what I mean? It just is, though. She should not pick her attorney if she bribes them. Oh, that's a good point. Well, she should be able to pick her therapist or something. Even if my husband has been showing her, yeah, no, she's crazy. Like, she looks like she's on methamphetamine. Like, if I had to, honestly, I feel like she's high on coke or something. Like, I feel like she's like twacked out. Like, I feel like she's spun the fuck out. And her dance moves aren't good. Like, she's like sitting there. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? You know what I mean? And to me, that doesn't prove her, that proves the conservatorship. Like, it's like, bitch, you're on TikTok acting a fucking fool, honey. Like, stop doing that, though. Like, it's not going to help your case, you know? When you're looking all spun out, what are you doing? But anyway, I guess the courts they denied her. Maybe it's all a setup. Maybe, that one dude she's with is like, here, honey, here's a line of coke. Now dance crazy on TikTok so I can film how crazy you are. But that's not a setup. You're actually doing that, though. Then how is it a setup? You know what I mean? How is it setting you up then if you're actually doing it? Yeah, they denied her, apparently. This is alleged. But again, like, IUDs, 13 years. I mean, I just feel like that's kind of over the top. She really is that way. And this is her heavily medicated? Maybe the conservatorship isn't a bad idea. You know, I don't know. But again, listening to her talk and pleading with them, it just made me feel bad. It made me feel bad for her. Genuinely. Like, I honestly listened to it and I was like, you know, like, just, you know, like, fuck, dude, like, really? But if she can put harm to others or be harm to herself or to other people, then, you know, she can't be out and about fucking acting a fool, dude. Honestly, she can't. So I don't know. Like, I wish I knew what was going on behind closed doors. Like, they should do a reality show so that way everyone can see, like, is she really crazy? Like, there's an idea. We all feel bad for her right now. I have not seen her on TV in a long time. Not since she hung out with Paris Hilton. Yeah, I don't know. It's just all messed up. Like, even if she is all crazy and shit and belongs in a conservatorship, that's messed up too. But I just feel like it's a little much. And 13 years, I mean, that's more than a quarter of her life gone. And being forced to perform, that's what bothered me. I had a problem with that. Being forced to perform. Nobody deserves to be controlled like that. At all. The thing that bothered me is that she sounds like a workhorse. Yeah. She's like a workhorse. And to me, that sounds like, okay, now you're not so much worried for her mental health. It's more so, we want your money. We want the money. You know what I mean? And I just wish I knew really what was going on. A slave. Yeah. Because to me, it's like, if you worried about her well-being, then why the fuck are you forcing her to work when she needs a break? And she's like, I need a break. I can't do this. Like, and you're forcing her? That doesn't seem like you're worried about her well-being then, though. Does that make sense? So that's why I'm like, yeah, hardcore. Like, I mean, I may come off like, oh, boo, Brittany, boo, oh, you know, you should be in a conservatorship, you're a crazy slut. No, okay. But I'm backing it up by saying, no, someone's going to take that and run with it and be like, this is what her stream was about. No, it was not. If you listen to the entire stream, what I finished with is what it's about. Because if it was about her mental health, they wouldn't have her be working like that. Period. And that's what makes me be like, no. The price of fame is a pass to me for anyone, right? Unfortunately. But it sucks because she was like thrown into it by her family. So as a kid, she was just like, here, do that. With the Mickey Mouse Club. So like she didn't even really get to make a choice. Does that make sense? Like she was so little. Mickey, yeah, oh, okay. Is that the Mickey Mouse Club? Mick Ultra? Is that what you're talking about? And then I've been hearing some other kind of stuff. This is another thing I've been hearing, which is actually really interesting. There's talk about, there's talk about possible like evil like handlers. I don't know if you know about handlers. I'm not going to get into that part of it though, but like just more sinister stuff behind it than we know. Like, you know, like how Corey Feldman came out and all that stuff. Like, I don't really want to talk about that too much, but it's like a thing. It's real. Yep. See, that's what else I was touching on. You know what I'm talking about. Well, I've heard it in passing. And I haven't looked into it too much because it's just gonna it's just gonna hurt my heart. Does that make sense? I'm gonna get crushed, and I'm gonna be like, Brittany, come here, you know. But she hasn't even mentioned anything about that though. Like, if I was, but then again, corporations and Hollywood is so much bigger than her. I think if she were to say anything on it, she'd probably end up dead. You know what I mean? You probably don't want to talk about that. But I'm like, why not? Might as well. If you're fighting for your life, you've already been there for 13 years, you might as well speak on it. Just saying. I'm drunk? Do I seem drunk to anybody? But yeah, I'm gonna look. See, the thing is, wild. Like, whenever I think about children getting hurt in that way, or if I read about it, or if I like, it's just, I can't. It's too much. It'll open your mind with these childhood, yeah, what they go through. Hell no, I'm not drunk. probably been trying to speak on it. You know, that's just going to make me really depressed. So I'm just going to do my eyeshadow vigorously instead. Let me just do this. But yeah, no, I don't doubt that at all. I don't doubt that 1 minute. So I got a little bit of a heart for Britney, even though I'm not her biggest fan. You know what I mean? When I see injustice happen to anyone, it's kind of like, oh shit, you know what I mean? It grabs my attention, and like I would never think I'd be talking about Britney on my channel, but because it's so I don't know. It's a, well, one, it's a hot topic, and two, it's something that should be talked about. I think it was very depressing. I got mad ass makeup skills. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. She talks a mile a minute, you know. She has all the signs of being one. Oh yeah, the way she talks. Love rocks. Yeah. I could see that. It does remind me of Trisha Paytas a little bit. Are you really? I'm kind of doing a banged up job, to be totally honest, but it's okay. Well, you came to the right channel then. I'm just gonna put some purple down my finger. Or did I use my finger last time? I don't remember. But anyways, I just think it's something that should be talked about, whether or not you like Britney. It's just important to get her story out there and have it as a discussion piece. Because I think there's so much more going on than what we see. If that makes any sense. And who knows, maybe she's just flat out crazy. I don't freaking know. But from what I've gathered and from what I understand, it was concerning. Concerning enough for me to talk about it. And that's why I'm talking about it. So, don't hate on me. Just because I'm not a Britney fan. Because I said some stuff that probably upset you. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to upset anybody. I'm giving you my opinion, whether it's going to be popular or not. I hope to God she wasn't part of that whole handler thing. I've been hearing some scuttlebutt about it. I want to look more into that. Maybe we can touch base on this topic a little bit more. Do some more research and figure it, you know, kind of. Oh yeah, she's definitely been suicidal. Without a doubt. That's for sure. Her dad is her handler. I'm sure. Well, maybe her dad just cares, and he's just crazy, and he doesn't know how to. I don't know. Yeah, he does kind of sound like a handler, doesn't he? Oh no, he does. Yeah. Yeah, he sounds like a handler. Shoot. My sugars are low. I need to eat something. It's not good music. I agree, hardcore. The truth will come out when she dies. How sad. That's true, though. Or maybe it'll come out, maybe she can contest this and, you know, I mean, I heard that, I heard that they denied her. I don't know if that's fact, though. I mean, I don't know this for a fact. I was like scrolling through something and it's like, Britney denied. And I didn't click on it. I just was like, oh shit. So I don't know if that's true or not. Like, I would hope that that's not true. Like, I want her to be free. Even though, like, I don't agree with her decisions and her choices and, like, whatever. Her lifestyle choices or whatever, you know, I don't agree with everything. Like, I don't know. Like, but it's her life. It's her, you can't, it doesn't matter. It's her life to live. It doesn't, it's really, no, you know what I mean? You can't tell her one way or the other. It's not up to anybody else but her. I mean, I'm exaggerating by saying 5,000 backup dancers and shit. I mean, I'm not, like, let's be real. I'm being a smartass. But, and it's really her choice, and she should be able to live her life accordingly, however she wants to live it, and the end. I mean, nobody should have any say about it. I mean, if she goes around, you know, acting a fool again and being stupid, then she go to jail, you know what I mean? Like, if she's gonna do stupid shit, then she can just go to jail. I mean, it's really not that complex, is it? I don't know. But yeah. Yes. I don't get the whole obsession with her, but I understand why she would need. She's grown, yeah. It's really Metro. Yeah, it's just really not up to anybody. You know, it really isn't. So, like her or hate her, it's really not up to us if she wants to do what she wants to do with her body and her life. And let's hope that she will get the vindication she needs, or whatever is meant to happen will happen. Let's just hope that for her. Whatever is meant to happen will happen. You forgive her? What happened? Did I miss something? You forgive her? What are you forgiving her for? Didn't you guys just get together? Metro. Oh, by the way, can't talk. I got unsubscribed to her as well. I've already did all mine. Contrary to popular belief. Hmm. Take my brush. I almost died. What? Oh my god. Metro. Don't die on us, please. It's very important that you stay around. Thank God. That is some scary shit. Don't forget your medication. Well, here I am not taking my metformin. I got in trouble. My, well, one of my doctors was like, you can't stop taking that. I'm like, huh? And then, like, yeah. Because I'm like, I'm trying to get off of my medication because I'm on too many meds. And they're like, no, you can't stop taking that. I'm like, why? My sugars were fine. And, even when I didn't take it. I'm like, that's because you were on it for so long. And, now you're all jacked up again. Oh, it's just a long story. That's a different vlog. It's been deleted due to trolls. Oh, that's shitty. I'm sorry. Like, did she delete it because there's too many trolls she couldn't handle it, or did they actually get her channel deleted? That's lame. She's like seems like such a nice girl. How can, see, the funniest thing is though, is like some of these nice people, like, they're such sweet, kind, nice people, fucking just minding their own shit, just doing their own thing, whether it's games or like role playing, interacting, whatever, like just being silly, having fun on YouTube, and they get stuck in trolls. How the fuck does that happen? That bothers me. I mean, I know if you're gonna go on YouTube, you're gonna have fucking trolls, whatever. I get that. Come on, guys, really? Just, so stupid. Anyway, like one of my most favorite channels that I watch, like Just Anne. She's just an unboxing channel, makeup channel girl. Freaking beautiful woman, smart as hell, funny as hell. She has trolls. People hate her. What the fuck? She's the most funny. I mean, how can, I don't even know. Miserable ass fucking people. Miserable. Unhappy fucking people. It's weird. So stupid. I don't get it. Anyway. Metro, if you're still here, if you could actually upload it to your channel, or if she has a new one, because I'd like to resub. Anyways, I'm gonna go. This is my look. I'm glad you're alive. Thank God. No, I mean, it's just a little lilac summer Huda Beauty pastels. I just did this, like, I don't know, while I was talking to you. Yeah. Free Britney. I know that you guys are going to be upset with most of the shit that I said, and I apologize in advance. I'm sorry. Don't hate me because I'm honest. Don't hate me because I'm fucking honest. I apologize for being honest. I still think she should be free. Doesn't that equate to anything? Or no? Probably not. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Stay positive even though it's really hard sometimes. Aww. Well, she can always start over. See you soon. Thank you for hanging out with me, Hardcore. That was fun. And Wild Style and Metrosonic, everybody that was here. Hope I didn't offend anybody. Again, like, I kind of have, like, a bad way of making my points and putting things. I need to stop doing that. Plus, I was kind of taking out my anger on Brittany. Not gonna lie. I was taking out my anger on Brittany about something else. You should do more on this topic. I should, huh? Because I'm actually concerned about it. Truly. Like, I'm actually concerned. I'm truly taking my anger out about something else onto Brittany. I'm not gonna lie. It is relevant, right? I think so. Anyway, I gotta go. Exactly, Hardcore.